Welcome back to more Splatoon 2 Octo expansion. Last time, we worked our way through more of Line B, and got through some pretty tough levels, but actually, luckily, didn't have too much trouble. Yet. So, with that being said, let us go back on the intended path. Actually, no, let's just get the Thang out of the way. Outlook not so good. That is what I like to hear. Bad outlook. Totally promising. Totally, what can go wrong? Tubular 8-ball station. Let me assure you that the movement of the 8-ball follows the laws of nature. I must also inform you that you won't be able to ride on the 8-ball rails yourself. Please try to aim for the center of the 8-ball while shooting it. So yeah, it's kind of like pool. Hey, a ball. Kind of like pool, you gotta aim at the point where you want it to go, kind of. That's like based on, again, like you said, on the laws of physics. If you hit the left side, it's gonna go right. If you hit the right side, it's gonna go left. So if you want to go straight, you just have to hit it kind of in the center. Like if you hit in the side, see it's going left. Cushion is absorbing some of the speed from the 8-ball. Oh, that's nice. Aim ahead, use the ball for cover and advance your position. Can do. I have a feeling more guys are gonna spawn in. I wonder what made me think that. Possibly the little pedestal for this guy. Sweet moves. I was gonna say, is that a WarioWare game? But that was Smooth Moves. I never played that one. I like WarioWare, but I just never got around to that one. Try to hit that bumper straight on, okay? Why? Because if you hit it not straight on, it will bounce off the edge. Like so. Oh, there's a ball bumper up ahead too. Obviously, I feel like the glass surface might make it roll more. But I'm not sure on that. This feels dangerous. Very dangerous. Roll your ball. I feel like that was supposed to be like row your boat, but I kinda didn't read it that way. Duck into the ink and keep moving. Goal spotted ahead to the right. It's gonna fall off the edge. I just saw it going like precariously close to the edge. It's like, it's gone. It's totally toast. Right there you can see the enemy only spawns as the ball gets close to the edge. Hey, that guy actually I think is helping to counter correct it because he's shooting it from his left, my right. So that actually helped me. So it's just kind of stuck like that. I'm thinking you can use the balloonfish to your advantage here. Like that. Launch pad alert, jump forward Agent 8. Got a little bit of power eggs there, and the goal. Almost got into the goal. There we go. Test passed. Outlook not so good. I mean, that didn't actually go too badly. I think we did drop it once. But on the whole, that was actually not terrible. Again, you will notice there are a lot of 8-ball stages already. Octopod. So principled, you might explode, but when you burst, who's really cursed? Your loved ones have to bear that load. Wow, that's actually super dark. Moving on. 10/G4. For reals? Ink and slide station. This sounds dangerous, and they're suggesting a charger. So I am a little concerned by what to expect here. Splat Charger, Splash Shot Junior, or Splat Roller. We're definitely going with the Junior. For the record, the Splash Shot Junior has shorter range and also shoots a bit wider than the regular Splatter Shot, so it's a little bit better for turf coverage and close range combat. You got a main and a sub weapon, don't be shy by using them both. You know what she just said? And how I completely ignored that? Uh-huh. Yep. I'm definitely paying attention to what Pearl is saying. 100%. Excellent. See, that's how you're supposed to do it. Rush through it, proceed with caution. What to do, what you're gonna do. Rushing ahead is my specialty. Again, you might want to hit the edge of the ink furler a little bit extra, just to make sure it doesn't collapse as you're going into it. Like, as you're going across it, you don't want it to, like, collapse on you. That'd be bad. So, this is kind of a war of attrition, I feel. I'm gonna charge head. They were actually in a position, so they were recharging. That wall obviously is to help you if they're not recharging at the time, but they happen to be recharging, so hey, no problem. Take out that guy with the furler. See, when it starts to kind of wiggle like that, it's about to unfurl, so you gotta kind of be a little bit careful of that. We got an ink rail here. This is actually a little difficult. I'd recommend making a complete pass like that. And then you gotta jump onto it like this. Remember how I said to, like, do a complete pass? Well, I think I actually just did it first try by accident. Oh well. I had to basically defeat all the enemies and then make another pass in order to make the jump on my first playthrough. So that's why I was gonna give that advice, but then I didn't actually follow said advice, so good job, me. Proving myself wrong. Proven everything I say wrong. Even my advice. Nice work, 8, you're a beast. Well, if you say so. Again, I'm doing a lot of things just on muscle memory, I think. Because again, this is not blind. I have played this, I have 100% in it, sort of. More on that later. But yeah, I think that is helping. But I'm still a little bit surprised I haven't had at least more fails, more sort of deaths, but like not game overing and having to spend more tokens. A scallop brand atop your crown will turn you some heads, but really shreds when it simply is turned around. Okay, these are like all the brands, I think. So here we are. Here lies the foundational Thang. Grab and go station. Now for this level, we are given just a splatter shot. And doesn't seem like anyone's here. Keep moving. Keep your wits about you though, just in case. I'm gonna be blunt, there's actually nothing here. Nothing can hurt you, all you do is grab the thing and leave. So we have our first thing, and we're taking it back to the central hub. You are the bomb for Rizzle. You got the first thing. Find all 4 and you will enter the promised land. Keep on keeping on. So this is one of the 4 things, eh? These things are as weird as this place, but we gotta get out of here somehow. Let's hurry up and find 3 more. I'm counting on you, Agent 8. I wonder what this will end up being. Obviously I know, again, not blind, but I am not going to say. I'm going to keep the mystery going. Now, there are 2 ways you can approach the Octo expansion. You can either blaze through everything, or you could try to do everything there is. So like, we could just do the missions, I guess, the 4 things, but where's the fun in that? I like completing games, to be honest. So yeah, we're gonna try to complete this to the best of our ability. Ride the rails and bust all the targets. My favorite thing, I think the default is the bamboozler for this, which is a little weird. I mean, it works. Oh wait, that's not. It's the splash shot. We're gonna go sculpture. because I think it'll be easier. We have more range, even though our firing rate is worse. I think it compensates in the end. This is actually very difficult, again. There's target on the left. Like before, you have the small dilemma of not having a checkpoint, so we have to hit all 30 targets in one go. And they're on these little things to try to hurt you. And some of them move, like this one. Moving Octo washers are the worst for this, so try to dodge them. Hope for the best. On your first run, you might be here for a while, I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely a step up in difficulty from the main campaign, so do be aware of that. If you decide to play the Octo expansion. A lot of people love it though, because of the steep increase in difficulty. A lot of people thought the base game was actually too easy. Even though it was harder than Splatoon 1, that's still not saying a whole lot. So a lot of people do actually greatly prefer the Octo expansion to the main story even. For more reasons we'll see later. Almost there, thank goodness. I'm like barely even looking over at anything else. I didn't even know how many targets I had until the very end where I looked up and saw I had 26. Again, that is a level you just need to kind of just tunnel vision on. And just not look at how many are left. Just try to stay alive to the best of your ability. That looks like a sunken scroll. I have a feeling that's what this is. A mystery rolled up and bound. Oh, what's the use? It's too obtuse. I'll dump it in the lost and found. Poor sunken scroll. Also, I'm actually looking at this. Okay, so the Octolink's face doesn't change on that menu. Fly 8-ball station, you may rely on it. Or spin Doctor station. We're gonna do this one because we already did an 8-ball. We did a lot of 8-ball really recently, so we're gonna do this for variety's sake, at least. This one's pretty fun. In this area, shooting the ink switches will help you out. Look carefully for the ink switches, and please watch your step. I feel like it's pretty obvious when he's not gonna say anything more. He's very concise, which is nice. Oh, shoot. Didn't see that coming. No kidding, I forgot, and I've played this before. This is why the Squelch is good, because he got range. Splendiferous. Is that even a word? I'm pretty sure one of the optional items, or optional weapons for this is one of the rollers. Which isn't fun. Good, good. Yeah, very good. Oh, Cap with the times already. Hit this, spin it to the top. Climb this up. And now we just wait. Pretty much. More enemies on the top. I can't remember what roller, but I could have sworn you had to do this with a roller as one of the alternatives. Captain is certainly energetic with his praise. Precisely what I would have done. Are you serious right now? Yeah, precisely what I would have done. Falling off the platform. Clearly, the best strategy. I didn't ink enough of the side like that. So when I jumped off, I had nothing to latch onto like this. So that was my mistake. It's also a case that most of these levels are pretty fair, I'd say. So like, it's one of those things like DKC, where I feel like it's not very cheap. Like, there are a couple stages that kind of feel cheap. We'll get to that later. But for the most part, this feels pretty fair. Hop to it and give them what? 4. That means don't think, just jump in, right? Pretty much. Test passed. That actually was the level I was thinking of, but also not, because I thought there was another part to that level, but that was a different thing, I guess. Wow, we've almost gotten this line taken care of. Right, the tower. Oh boy. I think we can do it. I think if we just don't use certain weapons, this shouldn't take very long. But with certain weapons, it would be very difficult. By the way, you might have noticed on some of the completed levels, there are little check marks indicating what weapons you've completed each level with. So that is a completion thing. I have not done that. I've only done all of the levels, not the completion. Please ride the tower to the enemy goal. The tower will start moving once you're on board. Be aware the tower will pause for a bit when it reaches each checkpoint. Again, remember how I played all the ranked modes. That looks like trouble. Alright, you just gotta ride that tower all the way to the enemy goal. Easier said than done. And we're off. We got the baller special. We got a lot of Octolings here with blasters and Tentabrellas. Inkbrellas. Whatever they're called. Tentabrella is a subtype, I think. So never mind, Inkbrella. My advice would be try to flank them, or just take them out before they can draw the umbrella, because then it will take a while to actually get through their defense. Again, this is meant to be played as a team. This is 1v4. Which, to be fair, there's sort of the joke, but this is an accurate representation, because of the fact that normally in rank, people wouldn't be backing you up, so you would actually be on your own. So, in a way, it kind of is actually a true representation. They give you a jump point to the tower, though, which is nice. Halfway there. Got him, or her, I think that was a... Oh no, I think all the Octolings, like, as enemies, are actually female, I recall. Which is kind of an interesting piece of trivia. Okay, that did not go well. Remember I said this could go really quickly? Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. We're already back to the start. Should have seen this coming. Tower control isn't my jam. I'm just gonna put it like that. I go Splat Zones, Tower, Rainmaker, Clamblitz. So this is like my second favorite by default, but that doesn't mean I actually really care for it. I'm kind of ambivalent towards this, to be honest. It's actually a decent run so far. I say as I'm getting flanked hardcore. That's an Ink Storm, so that's not good. Let's do this. Just to get them off my back a little bit. Sprinkler, probably should destroy that. Luckily, they're blasters. And I have a pretty easy time dealing with these. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Yeah, grab a special and then jump back to it as quickly as I can. Try to reclaim it. Full time, thankfully. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, solo tower control isn't the most fun thing in the world, I gotta say. He's gonna give us... Oh wait, that wasn't a special level. So, we got 2 Hilltop Picnic Friends and Fruit. Your whirling blaze will fight as shade. They raise a hand and mock salute. Your two fat and heavy locks hang low. They frame your face above base of stumpy leg and pigeon toe. So with that being said, on that weird note, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Splatoon 2 Octo expansion.